Mic two. Mic two.
Mic 3 testing, mic 3 testing. Mic 6 testing, mic 6 testing. is Keber. I am the K6 vocal teacher, and tonight you are here to watch the 4th grade musical. The musical is called Character Counts. So it's all about these fairy tale creatures that have to make good decisions, and we learn about them. I want to give you some heads up. We have exits in the back and to the right. When we are done with the show, those kids who have jackets in the band room will go to the band room and grab them and meet you in the commons. So all kids will meet parents in the commons. We're going to start the show. So enjoy.
Each month, the council gives advice to fairy tale characters.
That's right. Everyone finds themselves wondering how to act or what to do in certain situations. Even those of us in folk stories.
Take me, for example. Why am I always a handsome prince? Why can't I be the witty prince, or the talented prince, or the artist formerly known as Prince? It's frustrating.
I'm sorry you feel that way, but you really are quite handsome.
Yes, that's true.
And now it's time for the meeting to begin. But before we start, donuts! Donuts? Donuts! I don't think there are any donuts. What? I'm sure someone was supposed to bring them. Maybe they're not here yet. Well, who's first on the list?
First up today is Little Red Riding Hood.
So, Little Red, what seems to be the problem?
We caught Mr. Wolf trying to eat my grandmother.
Is that true?
I can't help it, it's my job.
How could you do that?
I was thinking I would start with your toes.
That's not what we mean. You know it's wrong to eat people.
Especially beloved grandmother.
golden rule?
Is that like the infield fly rule?
No.
Stop, 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 Mr. Wolfie. Think before you act. Stop, 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 Mr. Wolfie. Don't make Grandma your snack. Think, Mr. Wolfie. Walk in Grandma's shoes. How would you like it if Grandma swallowed you? The golden rule, the golden rule. Oh, it's a very useful tool to figure out what you to do. The golden rule, the golden rule. At work and play, at home and school. Treat others like you want them to treat you. Well, Mr. Wolfie, don't you get your go when people see you as just another toe. Think, Mr. Wolfie, walk in Grandma's shoes. How would you like it if Grandma swallowed you? The golden rule, the golden rule. Oh, it's a very useful tool to figure out what to do. The golden rule, the golden rule. At work and play, at home and school. Treat others like you want them to treat you.
So, Prince, who's next on the list?
Take us.
And who are you?
Princesses.
Nope, it's not your turn yet.
Please. Sorry, my dear. Be patient. Everybody will get a chance.
But we're princesses.
Next up are Papa Bear, Mama Bear, Baby Bear, and Goldilocks.
So, Bears, how's it going in the woods?
Terrible. We caught her eating my food, squishing my chair, and sitting in my bed. She was so cute, all tucked up in the cupboards. She was drooling on my pillow.
I'm really sorry. I was lost and it was cold and
You're taking this house building way too seriously, dude.
Yeah, no love, man. Am I the only responsible pig around here? I mean, come on, look at this wolf. Does it look like we need a nice strong house made of bricks to keep him out?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry to interrupt, but aren't you the same wolf who was trying to eat Little grandmother?
Well, yes. What's your point?
Or what is that we thought you learned a lesson about this sort of thing, about the golden rule?
Oh, I really did. I'm just filling in for the wolf in the story. He's got a cough and he isn't able to huff and puff.
Does that mean that...
You're a sub?
Sure, you know, helping out a friend in need, I thought you'd be proud.
Does that mean that you're not going to try to eat us?
Oh no, I'm still gonna give him my best. Try hard, persevere, I'm that kind of role model, don't you think?
See?
Relax.
Not bricks, not bricks. They're way too heavy, dude. Use straw. We'll finish fast and grab some food. We'll grab some food.
Not bricks. They're way too strong and tough. Not bricks, not bricks. I guess I'll leave now in a huff. Leave in a huff.
I've got to do what I think's right. Straw and sticks are just too light. Only bricks are strong enough to withstand both being tough and puff. So hanging in, but I won't fight. I've got to do what I think's right.
Hi, my name is Cinderella.
Hi, Cinderella.
And these are my friends, Be Nice.
Hi, Nice.
I am hoping you can help me with my anger.
She's very unhappy with her stepsisters.
They don't treat her very well.
They don't treat us very well either.
They treat us like rats.
What do they do?
I'm sitting in the ashes, and I'm doing their lashes. While I'm cleaning up the table, they are watching stuff on cable. The storybooks all say that I am sweet and you sure? Check under. Princess.
Princess under B?
No.
Sleeping princess.
No.
First princess in the tower.
How many princesses are there?
Have a seat, dear. We'll be with you very soon.
How can Humpty Dumpty be before us? He's not even a fairy tale character. He's a nursery rhyme. Don't they have some sort of nursery rhyme advice council he can go to?
Please be patient.
We're trying, but we've got this really, really bad frog problem.
It won't be long.
Okay.
Humpty Dumpty, what's taking you so long? Oh, I'm so sorry. What happened to you?
He took a fall from the wall.
Of course, I remember all the king's horses and all the king's men.
But it wasn't my fault. Ask anyone.
Then what happened?
Could have been 100 things. I just know it wasn't me.
Sounds like someone is having trouble taking responsibility.
It wasn't me that made me crash. It was the wind I had a rash. It wasn't me. It's not my fault. It was my lunch. Way too much salt. It was the moon. It was my socks. It was the vernal equinox. It was a quake. A 9.3. It's not my fault. It wasn't me.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Humpty lied about it all, you see. Tiny took responsibility.
It wasn't me, what do you mean? It's not my fault, I've got bad sheets. It wasn't my pose was bad. Let's blame my mom. Let's blame my dad.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Humpty lied about it all, you see. Tiny took responsibility.
It was my fault, I broke my leg. It's hard to stand when you're an egg. I guess it's me, now I can see. I gotta laugh, the yolk's on me.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Humpty finally stood tall, you see. And now he takes responsibility.
It's so nice to see that. He's a good egg, so who's next?
Magic mirrors, come on down.
Magic mirrors from the Snow White story, right?
Yes, we're in a terrible bind.
You've always told the truth, even to the evil queen.
And every day she asks us, who's the fairest of them all? And even though she's a terrible person, she has been the fairest, and we told her so.
But as of 8:42 this morning, Snow White became the fairest of them all.
And when she asked us a question, we tried to stall. She has a terrible temper.
She threatened to shatter us into a million pieces if we don't give her an answer today.
And it has to be the answer she wants to hear. When you are a mirror, you find out really early. There's certain times you have to duck. When you are a mirror, you crack up full easy. Who needs 7 years of bad luck?
Yes, that's true. We also have to consider a person's feelings.
Tell me about it. I don't think Pinocchio will ever speak to me again.
Oh, I'm sure he'll forgive you.
I also told him our friendship came with too many strings attached.
You did not.
Yeah, that was just some tasteless puppy humor.
Anyhow, it's one of my favorite time of the year. Donuts? No! This is when we got characters from previous movies to see how things go now. Who do we have this week?
Oh, this is great. This week we have Jack and the Giant.
We're glad to be here. I got off with the rocky start of my friend Giant when I climbed up the beanstalk.
Yeah, I thought he was a punk, but we've learned that first impression can be wrong.
When I first saw my buddy, I thought that he was mean. So big and defiant, in hand eating giants, in nasty shade of green. Now my neighbor, when we were introduced, 'cause then I discovered that he's a pet lover, a guy who loves his juice.
So don't you go judging a book by its cover. Take the time to learn about one another. Difference really feels different as a rule. Difference can be scary, but it's cool. When I first saw my buddy, he made me start to frown. A tiny stalker, a bunny bean stalker, a guy who steals your file. But when I got to know him, I found that I was wrong. This my song. So don't you go judging a book by its cover. Take time to learn about one another. Difference really feels different as a rule. Difference can be scary, but it's cool. Difference really feels different as a rule. Difference can be scary, but it's cool.
Well, I guess that about does it for today's reading.
Wait a minute, what about us?
Oh yes, you said something about a frog.
We princesses were walking by the royal pond when this frog called to us.
He said he was really a prince under an evil spell. Hey, don't look at me. I was nowhere near that pond.
And he said he would turn into a prince if we kissed him. Yuck.
If I had a dollar for I would turn into that one.
But what if he is under an evil spell? We should help him.
This frog says royal, he says he's a prince, but we gotta tell you we're hard to convince. He smells like a froggy, he smells like one too. So how should we kiss him, or what should we do? La 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 la, show some tact.
got to get my hair done. I'm letting it grow. What do you think?
I think next week it's the wolf's turn to bring donuts.
That was our show, a story that features fairy tale quotes and fairy tale creatures trying to live and deal with each other. You saw it here, they all just discovered. Character matters. You must care how you act. Character matters. As a matter of fact, character matters because you are what you choose. Character matters because it's one thing you can't lose. Jack's full of juice. I think he needs mentoring. Goldilocks, no, she's breaking and entering. Poor little red, got any tissues? Wolf's gonna lie, he surely has issues. Character matters. You must care how you act. Character matters. As a matter of fact, character matters because you are what you choose. Character matters because it's one thing you can't lose.
Alright, that was our show. Thank you for coming and watching it, and they will meet you out in the comments. Thank you.